So 20 years, big deal. The first thing I want to ask is, doing these conventions, the fandom has always been so interactive, immersive, really. What is it for you guys that keeps you coming to these events for the fans?
The fandom doesn't seem separate than the show itself, for me. We started out on WB, and then by the end of season 1, we were on CW, still with Warner Brothers Studio. But very early on, we were kind of this like little engine that could. And so the fandom from the get, I think it was season 2 or 3, we started coming to these. And so they feel like such a part of it. And the majority of people that I met who now watch the show or have watched it, you say like, how'd you find out about it? Like, oh, my best friend said it. And then we went to a con and we see each other twice a year. We always meet up. And so for me, having been a fan of different things, different sports teams, different bands or different shows and movies and genres growing up, I get it. Like, I get it. I've gone on, not roadie trips, but, I've gone and followed Pearl Jam, or I've gone and followed the Dallas Cowboys or something. And so I get it. And my buddies and I, now I'm in my 40s and we don't see each other often. We have kids and families. We'll still go like, hey, you want to meet up in Cincinnati and go to this, music festival or something? Let's do it. And so I feel that camaraderie. It's always great to see not these guys, but the rest of our cast, right, and the crews that put these together. But it's always a fun kind of like reunion.
For you, Jensen, when did you first notice that the fandom was something different?
I did one of these in the UK after season 1. It was the first one kind of representing Supernatural that I was a part of, and it was kind of a multi-show representation. There were people from Buffy and Smallville and a variety of genre-esque shows, and we'd only been on one season. They had done a really big marketing push in the UK for our first season, and so when I showed up there, the response that I was getting from the fans that were there was shocking, and I didn't expect anyone to even bring up Supernatural. It'd been on one season, and then here are all these other shows that were staples in the genre world, and the reaction to just one season with the UK fans alone was pretty substantial, and that's when I kind of came back and was like,
dude, we're famous.
We might have a heater, dude.
Be like, flash forward 15 years.
Yeah.
We might get another season out of this.
We might get 2 or 3 seasons out of this.
Misha, how was your introduction to the fandom coming in?
Well, it was totally surreal for me because I knew of the show from like seeing posters on bus stops, but I had not really paid much attention to it. And I was like totally surprised that there was a fandom at all. When I was. Well, I mean,
people watch this.
You're like,
watch
these
this garbage?
Why?
No, I was I had a friend who had been on the last iteration of Star Trek, and he was telling me, it was like, man, it's the greatest thing. Like, I just got paid to go to Amsterdam for a weekend to go to a fan convention, and I was like thinking to myself, like, oh my God, I hope my career never comes to that. And now
here you are.
Now, actually, my first convention was at a creation convention in New Jersey 16 years ago. We're in New Jersey right now.
Yeah.
At a creation convention, and it was 16 years ago. And I remember coming out on stage being like, what the hell did I just walk into? Being totally astonished. And I will say one thing, like when we're filming on TV, we're performing for the cameramen and the camera operators and the lighting guys who have seen us do 100,000 scenes, and they're bored stiff by our antics. And so in terms of like an audience reaction, we're really only getting the response of the glass on the camera, right? And we come to these shows and we get to see like a real audience response. You actually get to see the fans of the show who really love the show. And it's kind of like it brings that live theater element or something. There's something about the feedback that we get from coming to these that's actually quite gratifying. It makes it feel like, oh, right, I'm not just doing this into the void. If there are people that watch it and we get to meet them and see them.
We spent 15 years in the recording studio, and now we're on tour.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
It's kind of...
And also, along that way, though, you guys, because the fandom started to develop and became so interactive and so, like, committed and invested, you guys, in return, reflected that by also getting involved in, like, community-facing events, doing the charities, doing that out of the fandom to really do good.
Yeah, when did that start? I was going to quickly piggyback on Misha and Jensen and me. And as I'm hearing us speak, it turns out we all have an insatiable hunger for flattery and praise. And so it probably started when we were young.
Yeah.
From being ignored.
That's a different segment.
to be able to give back and to see the exponential return, and not just financially. And obviously, I think we tried to go through the numbers. The fandom, by and large, has raised like millions of dollars for charities around the world, which is outstanding. But also to see within interpersonal relationships the support and care they give each other. And also, I don't spend a whole lot of time on social media, but here and there I'll get an alert or someone will tell me like, hey, did you hear that this person, this or that? And I'll go and I'll see comments from other members of the SBN family that have never met each other that are just sending love. And it can be such a hellhole at times on the internet, social media specifically, to see our fandom by and large going like, you got this. Like, we believe in you. You've been through worse. And, you know, we'll see you on the other side. Can't wait to meet you. Hope to meet you. Sending love is really awesome.
I think that there's something to that. There's like a family ethos with it. I mean, the show obviously has like these phrases like family don't end in blood, and and it's built around family. But then we also talk about the SBN family, the Supernatural family, and that encompasses the broader fandom as well as us cast members. Like we do this circuit together and we get to see each other all the time, or have to see each other all the time. But like it's kind of like we have like a lot of times it feels like we see each other more than our family, you know? And we are a surrogate family for one another, but also there's this extended family of the Supernatural community, and it functions kind of like a family, a dysfunctional family, but it functions as a family. Like people really do take care of each other and support each other, and it's pretty nice to see. Special.
So when you come to these things, when you come to a fan event like this, how do you prep yourself? Because it's emotional, and this takes up some of that emotional bandwidth that you have, because you're going to be getting a lot of hugs, a lot of encouragement. You're going to be hearing a lot of things. Yeah. How do you prep for it?
I like to stay up all night and
Filming
and film
different country,
in a different country, and then take the earliest flight to get here, and then have them prop me up. It's weekend at Jensen's.
Jensen was filming until 5:45 a.m. in Toronto.
It's now 1:30 in the afternoon.
And he's been here for several hours already.
Yeah. So that's how I do it. Yay. A lot of pills.
Yeah.
Drugs.
No, honestly, in all seriousness, like Misha said and like Jared said, we do get to kind of come together. And because we are such a family, because we have so much history together, because we have, 20-year relationship and friendship, we get to kind of pop into these different cities. And it really is like a band. It's like we're like, okay, we'll see you in Cleveland, see you in Tulsa, see you in LA. And we get to kind of come together, put on a show for the people that we all have a common love for the show. And it really is, just this kind of little family reunion that happens, every few weeks in different cities around the country.
Yeah, ideally, just rest. I mean, I think for the first several years, frankly, of doing conventions, I felt the need to prepare. Like, what am I going to talk about? What am I going to wear? What am I going to this? What am I going to that? And as the years have gone by, I've realized they just want to hang out. And
you can just phone it in.
You can just phone it in. I try and shower a week before.
Well, here's a fun fact for you. When COVID happened, I'm sorry, not when COVID, when the actor strike happened last year, these were very much kind of getting looked at as possible promotion for projects, and that was a no-go for our union. And so, the thought was, okay, well, we should probably cancel these. But then we were like, well, let's see if maybe we could do one where they don't ask us any questions about any project that we're working on or have worked on. and we just maybe talk about whatever. And we did, and it went so well that we just did it. We did another one, and we did another one, and we just kept doing them until the strike was over. And the fans seemed to enjoy it, because now they were asking us, you know, off like, what's on your bucket list, and you know, those kinds of things. And we were able to have just real conversations with, again, people that have this common passion for the show.
What's the longest you've gone without seeing each other or being in touch?
COVID.
All right, COVID. Yeah.
It was March to September of 2020.
I mean, we were in touch.
We were in touch. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, we were doing the Zoom cocktail hours stuff,
Right,
you know,
right.
Yeah.
just checking in with each other, and making sure everybody was not going crazy.
Right.
But yeah, that's again, like Misha said, we see each other more than our families.
Certainly more than we want. Yeah.
And it's not like you're not even working on the show anymore.
No.
And you spend as much time together as
Yeah.
if you were in production.
Yeah.